like to elaborate on how does a PR pathway look like after you finish your degree? And please take into account the new rules that have been.
I'll leave that upon you, but about the PR pathway, besides this degree, this job, after the degree, the job paying very, very, very well to you, the PR pathway is amazing. After just 1 year of WorkX, it's all about getting the job. After you get the job, you get 1 year's work experience, and then you can easily put in your file 490, and I think it's around 65 to 70 points at the moment.
Oh wow!
That's
okay.
That's just at the moment though.
Yeah.
That is happening. That if you qualify for that much points, you can easily get it.
Yeah.
The skill assessment is very, very pretty nice in this course. Just about like I said, people want cyber graduates. It's just about getting the right job.
If they're studying cybersecurity, can they work that much that they can, earn back their fees and not ask money from home? What has your experience been like individually, and what would you recommend? Like, what is that perfect balance that you found?
I would say it's difficult to it's difficult to pay your fees when you're working while studying cybersecurity, because it's a pretty intensive course. Why is it intensive?
If you're choosing cybersecurity, you're doing a wonderful course. I would say worry less about fees. Work as much as you want. No, no. Wait for it.
Sorry.
Wait. So yeah, it depends on people to people, but finding your balance is all upon you. Like work as much as you want, as long as you're studying equally for it as well, completing your assignments. But yeah, expecting yourself to budget all of your fees out of your work is very, very, very hard, and you should not pre-assume that. Do what you can. You can easily manage your own expenses, your rent, your grocery, everything, and all of the savings beside that can go into your fees. But making out all of the fees by your own, I would say that's impossible.
That's impossible.
Your parents will be sending you for education. So basically, focus on education more than working.
Because once you get a job, once you get a job in this, you can give all of it back.
That makes sense. And like you talked about jobs, what is the average package that you're expected to get after you graduate? Because you've talked to people, you're in your second year, you've networked a lot. So what have you gotten to know about the industry?
Actually, I was focusing on good question. That's a very people who have.
It actually varies on roles, but it's different for different roles. So we've got like different roles. We've got pen testing, a pen tester. We've got auditing. It's different.
Range between 90,000 to 120 for starting. That is.
Okay, wow.
That's what I'm saying. You can pay it all back, but you have to focus on getting the job first.
And focusing on getting your job. What do you recommend? Because I believe I've been told that you're a studious child. You must be networking a lot, and you have a big network as well. Other than pursuing girls, what kind of a network have you built in cybersecurity?
Network in cybersecurity.
That's
basically network.
Yeah.
Personally, I would say I was kind of an introvert. I didn't used to talk to people until I found out about the benefit of it. Starting from the most basic level, even talking to someone for 5 minutes can get you a job. Like, in the start, you just talk to someone for 5 minutes, start explaining your needs or whatever. That person can give you a reference to a wonderful job. Like, it's all about talking to someone, pushing yourself to pushing yourself to just making a conversation with someone. It is very, very important after coming to any country. And personally, I do have a wider network. That would be because I live in a student accommodation.
Is that a hickey?
That is not a hickey.
Continue with the answer. Continue with the answer.
You go, man.
Okay, so I'll tell you what happened with me once. I was volunteering for Uni SS board once, and once this guy ran into me, he just asked what I was studying. So I just explained like network and cybersecurity, and coincidentally, he was also from the cybersecurity field. So I just talked to him about it. He explained me. He asked me what courses I did. So I said network security was the latest course I did, which was pretty intensive. So he said cybersecurity is difficult and it requires, sitting at the laptop and resolving issues 24/7. But then he also suggested me to go forward with doing extra courses outside of the degree, which is called NSC something. I can't remember at the moment, but then that is what it is, because he said, apart from the degree, if you just have nothing like that certification, you're sure shot getting a job easily. So that is
So
also
is that exclusive to your university? That your university doesn't provide that certificate?
So basically, we are taught all the content in the university, but then we're not given the credentials or certifications for that, which is also, this is what we're told today as well.
Like we said, the certification is necessary to stand out.
Yeah, you get all the education in the university, but you don't get the certification for that. You give an exam.
Even if you have the skill.
Yeah, and then with the certification, makes it pretty easy to get a job.
Stand out, learn other languages except what is in your course, and do Microsoft certifications, do the Cisco certification. That was Cisco's one, yeah.
CCNA to start with, because, but then that's also
employers love that. Oh yes, sir.
Yeah. Third time the charm.
Finally. Need a lot of water. So this is too much.
So basically, we're cooking 1800 grams of red kitty beans for 1, 2, 3.
Do you want to call the whole building up? Because, and I would also need another vessel.
Maybe we're cooking for tomorrow.
Yeah.
What's tomorrow? The birthday was today.
What birthday? Whose birthday? So, beginning with the last
Like
couple
10 of these.
Beginning with the last couple of questions, what are some companies that you're targeting? For example, PwC, Deloitte, Accenture, RA. What are some of the companies? Give me some of the names that people should target from the start, as soon as they start reading.
So I would start with RA, then PwC, as you said, Deloitte then comes next. You could also go for KPMG. What do you have in mind?
I would go for a startup. I don't know why. I don't know. A bigger company would be the goal, yes, but starting off with a startup, having your own freedom to work as you like, giving your own thoughts and ideas into it, and not be.
But then you need some experience for a startup, right? You start somewhere, then you open.
Yeah, you gotta apply internships and graduate programs in your third year. That would be because only the bigger companies have those kind of courses available with them. So you have to start with that. But then again, as that would be as my first job, I would want to work on a very basic level in a startup, make a company grow.
So makes sense. So your ideology is that you learn a lot of skills during study, while studying,
Yeah.
and then target a big company altogether. And his ideology is,
I mean, like target a big company altogether and like gain some experience, and maybe
Yeah.
after that,
start
just
something
like
of
you
your
said,
own.
yeah.
Almost the same.
And so, for example, I'm doing marketing, and to be very honest, it's easy for me to start something of my own after I graduate and I get experience. For example, a marketing agency or a consulting business or anything like that. Is it easy for you to start something of your own, or is it hard being an international student?
I don't think we can have something of our own in this sector.
It's a bit hard to start like something of our own at the like after we graduate, because as I've heard from different people, we're not taught everything of the industry standards in the university, but then that comes only after you start working with a company, and then you get the skills, and then you can think of starting
Yeah.
something of your own.
Got it. Got it. And this question would be specifically for Arya.
Is it about ladies again?
Definitely.
It's not about immature girls, but I would like to ask that
That's what we call ladies these days.
you started. No, we don't.
Andrew Tate is gonna like this video.
No, we are not affiliated with Andrew Tate
At all.
At all. So
Hate that
you
guy.
started doing a bachelor's in business degree, if I'm not wrong. You studied
Yes.
online for a year while you were in India. What made you change your degree to cybersecurity?
I would say started off as a business degree, yes, but I am from a commercial background as well. But after coming here, exploring all of the degrees that were available, the options that were available, the career pathways and the PR pathways as well, I had the option to change because I had time before the course was starting. And after looking at all of the options, I enlisted a few. And as I said, cyber is a very, very vastly growing arena, and I looked at it, looked through the course outline, looked at some of the subjects, googled them, saw its content. Basically, cyber security was something that I was interested in. Basically, security was something I was interested in, and then I also looked at the networking part of this degree, making network architecture, designing network. That was quite intimidating as well. And the main thing that pushed me to actually choosing this degree was the the permanent residency pathway that it brings into the picture.
I love that you mentioned the PR pathway.
I know that's the main part.
We'll end the video here, and we'll see you once all of this is done.